got a question for you, Percy. Who you think got the coldest prison stories, or who you think started the prison story game out of yourself and brother BJ? Cause y'all, both of y'all got some cold prison stories.
That's kind of confusing question that you just asked.
Bob trying to start some bullshit.
No.
I'm just saying, Bob don't get
No.
That's strike one on Bob.
No,
Hey, Bob got
said,
some bullshit. Who got the
started?
Who got the cold? Go ahead.
No, he can do that.
I'm the coldest.
Cause nigga,
I'm the coldest.
No, you's a motherfucking liar.
Shit, nigga. That ain't nothing to have.
Now you done created a problem.
That's what I'm here for.
You feeling yourself on your camera.
I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, you got motherfucking liar.
Now see that? Now there go BJ with that bullshit.
You the coldest.
I'm the coldest.
See, Bob.
Now, hold on, stop right here.
See, Bob.
Now, hold on.
He asked.
Now, time out. We in Texas now. Watch this.
Who started?
When he was in Cali, he said, Percy. And I got to call this nigga in on this. That nigga say,
the chessboard. You finna bring up the chessboard?
Fuck the chess. We ain't playing chess, nigga. We gonna leave chess at the house, ninja. I gotta respect him. See, one thing.
You finna bring up bars? Oh.
Bob, you telling them what's up over there, something, Bob? You giving nigga hints and shit?
No, you was finna say.
I'm just saying though, how the hell you keep guessing what I'm saying?
Cause it was coming out your mouth.
I ain't saying.
You said when I said the
hold
chess,
on, let me,
you say no. Fuck
BJ ain't gonna steal everything. Now,
you
goddamn
man. I'm finna go to. Don't do me like that, P.
Now you did that.
All right, look.
You did that on your YouTube. You said when I see Percy, balls, nigga, we gonna rap battle, nigga. We gonna have to. I want my 16, nigga.
All right, nigga, fuck this shit, man. Come on, man.
Give me my sweet 16, nigga.
Go ahead, nigga. You said you.
hold
up.
No, that ain't what I told you. I said if P try to float on me,
man, fuck that. You in Texas now? I want my now. I'm calling BJ Bounty Hunter out because when he was said on the last thing, he said, "When I see you, nigga, I want my action." Boy, you said it so good. I love it.
But I was talking about chess.
No.
You ain't backing down.
I ain't letting him get
Hey,
out.
TV Land. This the video of BJ on stage at the Watch Fest.
Don't you shake it. Do that wall. Girl, don't you break it. Do that wall. And boys, get up on that booty. Do that wall. It's the new walk booty. Do that walk. Do that walk. In LA. Do that walk. Do that walk. In New York. Do that walk. Do that walk. New Orleans. You do the Oodie. Stop and roll, don't say that. Feet on walking, honey's talking. G'd up for the feet up, play with red fire with the real gangsters style. Eastside Nixon Projects where I'm from. Got my comrade dripping gun with the atomic bomb. Check it.
Stay here. Say, man, listen.
I need my 16 though, BJ.
At some point, I'm gonna give it to you. But check this out.
Man.
He asked us.
Hello.
He asked us who created the telling the stories about.
Where you got that?
No, I don't mean.
Let me tell you something.
Or you say who created it out of us too?
You the baddest at the prison story, but I need my balls.
I ain't gonna block.
Now
I'm rusty, man. I'm rusty. I'm gonna give that one to you. I'm gonna give the belt to you on that one, man. I'm rusty.
Y'all know me. I don't. If don't nobody want to fight, I don't make them. Bars. That's it. I ain't gonna even spit a 16. I ain't gonna even spit a 16 on my man and do him like that.
Nah,
that was it.
I actually wanted to hear 16 from you. Believe it or not, I meant to ask you that for my clothes.
No, here go 16, y'all. I ain't never had sense till I found Jesus. BJ, I didn't want to kill the man, but the man was trying to kill me. I ain't never seen a dead man rise till he rose in me. Now look, me and BJ the real way a child of God was supposed to be. BJ, I used to hang with the bad niggas because the good put me out. I used to think life was bad until the good came out. Look, BJ, they been sprinkling dirt on our name. Guess why? They can't figure us out. They been throwing dirt on our name. Guess why? Until they done built them a pile. I went out this side this morning, seen so much dirt on my mountain. Shit, they done built them a mountain. This is what I tell y'all. God made us out of dirt. That's why we here now. All y'all did was build us up. And y'all couldn't see how. All I gotta tell them is, please, throw some dirt on us now. God gave me my style. God gave me my frown. God gave me the smile. God gave me the style. Look, y'all, God had took me and BJ from the bottom to the top of the pile. All I gotta tell them is, please, throw dirt on us now. Balls, nigga.
Ball.
Fuck you talking about?
Ball.
That's a sweet 16. You ain't never gotta ask me to fight twice. Hello!
Ball.
How
He
Ball.
gunned me down in Fort Worth, y'all.
I
There
did.
it is.
That's
He
BJ, man.
gunned me down.
Hey, but now look on the serious
Let's
note,
go.
y'all,
Talk to us.
When y'all kick y'all prison stories, I feel like they really reach. the
I mean,
people
you
they
can't
need to
change
reach.
what's real
You know what I'm
when you
saying?
been in a place when you had to sit there and sleep on that mat and wake up by the toilet every morning for real. And that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to play with. That ain't nothing made up. When you have to experience the different spirits around sitting in these cells and you one of a kind. That ain't nothing to play with when you have to go to a place, man, where mama said you gonna mind somebody and then you find out who you really gotta mind. Hello!
Word.
Yeah, it ain't no fun when you wake up. It ain't no Christmas. It ain't no birthday. It ain't nobody there. And the most coldest part is when you wake up in prison and find out mama gone. Daddy gone. You lose somebody you love behind bars. That's the thing they don't think about. That's what they don't talk about. They don't talk about them phone calls that you get and come down there and the man gotta tell you, you got a chaplain call.
What?
Hello! See, that's what they don't talk about. Everybody wanna be tough in prison, but nobody talk about the pain in prison. The niggas don't talk about when they wake up sitting in that line and they waiting on the mail and the mail stop coming. And they don't know why, cause what you lost what you loved out there, they gone. There's not a cold prison story better than the next one. Cause they all the same.
Boys. From my perspective, man, it's
Let's
like
talk.
It's like every individual who go through the experience of going through prison, correctional facility, because y'all need to understand the differentiation and the separation. See, a lot of niggas holler prison, they don't go to prisons. These niggas go to correctional facilities.
Let's go.
You feel me? Some niggas go to camps. Some niggas go to farms. Some cats get the privilege to go fight fires. You feel me? Many of us who had high points and was doing level 4 times, we was knocking on doors, pleading and begging and wishing we can go to a fire camp with due time like that and go to a place that had leniency because of the strictness that we was under. You feel me? Being locked down 24/7 or being in an indeterminate shoot program, nigga. You feel me? For 3-4 years straight. Not to mention some 20 years, 15 years, nigga. How about being on lockdown for 25 straight years and you still come out with the solitude of this? You didn't let that shit break you from here. So I got
Bad
many
motherfucker.
homies that walk them type of levels of life, bro. You feel me? Right now to this day. So when I come on, and like I say, the separation for me and a lot of cats in TV land who tells their prison stories, they just what they are, stories. For me, it's a life experience.
Let's
so this
go.
is why I call it my livelihood.
Let's go.
That's why I always separate my paths. It's called my livelihoods because these are the things I really experienced, endured, went through. You feel me? All the way from the fun times, the good times, the bad times of this shit. The times of getting caught up when it wasn't no fun when them rabbits had the gun on my ass. You feel me? All the above. So it's like now being in a position to share that knowledge with others, especially the youngest coming up in the game. That's just why I preach it so hard, bro, that you motherfuckers are being bamboozled. Because if I'm telling you as a real double OG coming from my era, the second generation, and being a real trendsetter, and I got bamboozled along with thousands or hundreds of thousands of my other homies
Let's
and
go.
Crips and Bloods from Los Angeles, nigga. We all got bamboozled with this shit when we was the strength and the power that we had in the second generation, taking and inhaling it from the first generation of our big homies, from my projects to the Jordan Downs to the PJs. You feel me? I'm talking about some real mighty warriors from the first generation of our big homies, which was the aunties, the uncles, and things like that out of our communities of Watts. From the pig meats, you know what I'm saying, me, to the Barker brothers, to my big homie Ray Boyces, to the Days, you feel me, the Brims. These are all families with names, you feel what I'm saying? So when we had this type of significant power as far as unity, as black unity in our communities, and it was passed down to us, we injected the volatile aspect of the shit. because the fucking devil took 2 trains and he sent them trains down to the community of Watts in the late early 70s, and he sent them down to Watts, and he derailed 2 of them. He derailed 2 of them on the east side of Watts and derailed 1 of them on the west side of Watts. You know what hoods those was? Bonnie Hunters and High Center Village in Circle City, Gray Streets, Fuzztown Mafias, 10-8, 110s, Blue Gates, the new homes, you feel me? Home Streets, original WVGs. That's the west side of the tracks. Fully equipped with guns. This one we were introduced to Tech 9s, automatics. They gave them fucking to us. Then none of us had to go buy a Tech 9, nigga, when they came out. They gave them to us in Watts. They derailed 2 trains, man. When we walked by, when the trains first stopped, the first day. Now mind you, we young niggas, 17, 18 years old, roaming the hoods like we do. We back and forth to our park, 109th Street Park. I'm sure they doing the same thing on their side of the town when the trains derailed. They was just sitting. Curiosity as ghetto kids led us to go, let me go look at this motherfucking train and respect. So this is why in my movie, The Truce, my big homie Donnie Boy and Big Hank expressed how the trains got derailed in our hood, and we waited a couple of days, and he was one of the big homies who we followed over there and looked in the train, and come to find out it's furniture, wash machines,
That's crazy.
and appliances. That's the throw off. Hit a couple more boots, a whole fucking train of arson. Guns. No exaggeration. True fact, true story. Same side for them. Guns. Tech 9s.
Can I second that notion?
Shoot.
Right here in Fort Worth, Texas. Ain't can I say deja vu?
Shit, yeah.
Can I say a coincidence? I used to do the same thing. This man threw me off. I thought when I was a juvenile, I got arrested because that's all we did was look at train cards. Ain't it ironic in Fort Worth, Texas, right over there? There was a whole. Do you remember that, Bob? Oh yeah, you probably too young. We had a train full of Tech 9s. The hood was full. Everybody in Fort Worth had a Tech 9. Everybody. What gangster didn't have a Tech 9? Where they get them from? They got them off the train. The train that got found. They found a train full of guns, and all they had was Tech 9s in. Ain't it a coincidence?
And that wouldn't.
That was the throwback with the little brown hole barrels on them, and everybody had them. Everybody had
burned
them.
up in seconds.
But guess what's so fucked up?
Back.
Yeah, you're right. It burn up on your hand and they jam up and everything, melt in your hand damn near. But ain't it crazy? His story was the same story down here, and he from a whole different. The setup was the same.
But
my water at, Bob? Give me that water.
My point I was making in reference to what you saying.
Yes, sir.
Is that's crazy because it's not like that's not likely not to
I
be
mean,
to happen, or it's not impossible.
But what's ironic? We don't own no train stations, and we don't own no planes. So that's not a coincidence. That's a setup, and we felt like you say.
Of course.